Welcome back to City Skylines and our River Valley County build. Last time we were building out our agriculture here at Bedford. We're going to continue to expand the roads down here into Bedford proper. And I've let the simulation run for a little bit of time here to get some population up. I've also done a few little changes I thought I'd go ahead and make before we recorded again. And one of the most prominent changes I made was down here with respect to the bus station. So if we come look at our public transport, we have now 8 transport lines, and I've named these. We've got the external lines, and these are running to the outside of the map and back. And then we have Hillsville and Bedford local. So I set up local runs for Rivertown and Hillsville and Bedford. Then Newtown, Old Town, and Riverbend. Well, they are all part of the city here. So Old Town is this area here, and it basically loops around and comes back to the bus station. Newtown is up here, loops around and comes back to the bus station. And then Riverbend is this area over here, which then comes back to the bus station. So if someone over here wanted to get over to here, well, they could come here, get to the bus station, jump on a connecting bus over to here. The local runs are over here, and what they're going to do is Rivertown local is just going to run around Rivertown itself. At no point in time does any bus on the local loop come back to the bus station. Same thing with Hillsville and Bedford. I basically have set up Hillsville and Bedford to be one loop. So individuals working over here that live over here can jump on a bus and run over there. They can jump on a bus and come back home. Now, if anyone in Hillsville wants to get to Rivertown, well, they either need to take a taxi, drive themselves, or the Quad City Express. So the Quad City Express comes back to the bus station, has, I think, one stop up here in River Valley, a stop over here in Riverton, a stop in Hillsville, or maybe a couple stops in Hillsville at residential and industrial areas, a couple stops in Bedford, and then back to the bus station. So in theory, you can see lots of people are taking the Quad City Express. If you live here and you want to do something in town, well, you got to take the Express. If you live in Riverton and you want to do something in town, you take the Express. And if for some odd reason you are living in River Valley City and you are working over here at this shop, you're going to need to take the Express. But yeah, it's working out fairly well. Got a good number of passengers. Just keep an eye on the usage. Pretty good usage. We could probably knock back a few of these buses, but I think we're doing pretty good there. Something else that I have done is I've done a little zoning with our elementary schools and our high school. So with respect to our high school, River City High is only going to serve, well, the population of River City. It says City High School, so it's only going to service the city. And I have now 3 elementary schools that are all servicing River City here. So none of those schools are going to service anybody outside of River City. This elementary school over here, Rivertown, I have set up to do Rivertown, Hillsville, and Bedford. So kind of a county idea. So this elementary school is not going to really be able to service all of these areas from the standpoint of distance. But in theory, if you're living in Bedford and you are elementary age, you could come over here to Rivertown and get your schooling. I'm going to expand that because I want to put a high school in, but I want to put a high school over here at Hillsville. Hillsville High. And we're going to set the districts, Hillsville, Bedford, and Rivertown. So it is now the county high school. As such, we need a athletic facility. And we'll go ahead and give that to the library. If we take a look at our education, you can see that this area is serviced fairly well with Rivertown Elementary. But over here, up here, and obviously over here, not so much. So I thought about taking and plopping down an elementary school right here. You see what that does? It takes some of these roads that are orange, makes them green, and obviously makes the red green.
The city has adopted a recycling policy. All citizens are encouraged to place their recyclables in the proper receptacles. Let's keep our city green and beautiful. Start today. This has been a local public service announcement. A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. You're listening to Second Moon, the station for the cultural sophisticate who doesn't fear extending their ears to the more challenging sphere of the classical genre. Let us move now from the
our elementary school
to the literary. Here we have some perfectly anguishing correspondence from a listener.
And that'll make...
My dear Professor Hornbuckle.
That'll make that more appealing.
Whereas I make no apology for my erudition.
So now we've got good coverage there. We need to go in and zone this to our 3
against the title.
county districts that we've got.
Humble devotee of the form, and all my expertise derives merely from a life devoted to the gentle arts.
And I just wanted to take a real quick look at just overall coverages.
Professor Hornbuckle.
So I had a little bit of an idea as to
from my
what else we need to put down here.
That speaks to the anguish of my road-weary soul. There now, my good fellow.
As far as
it were. No need to wallow in
healthcare.
Leave that to those poet chaps.
Put that down there.
Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides.
That's happy there. It's made these guys
Local
happier.
Stargazers are in for a real treat tonight, as the aurora borealis is expected to light up the night sky.
That's right, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Don't forget to look up this
there.
evening. It promises to be quite a sight.
Okay, that'll work.
We're live, and
That'll
we're
work.
getting
Now,
reports about a traffic accident.
Busy town. Busy town. I wanted to...
Road maintenance
I wanted to
services
look
have
at a couple
already been
things.
dispatched, and traffic flow should
Coal
return
power
to
plant,
normal.
I'm good with
But
that.
if you're
I don't need to
planning a
waste
quick
points
trip
on that
out,
right now.
you might want
I don't
to
have
wait
8
a
points,
while
but I don't
until
want to
everything
go
clears out.
advanced
If you're in
pumping.
it, you,
We're
already
good
know
there.
about it. No use reminding
I was
you.
thinking about going
Meanwhile,
into
inspect the
recycling
lanes
center.
and drive safe.
Get a little bit of recycling going on. University. I was looking at maybe this hill here. And I thought, wouldn't that be cool if we flatten this hill out a bit? And I made this like University Hill. Right? So the university was looking out over the river valley. Thought that'd be cool. You could see the university up on the hill from the interstate. Kind of make it a cool little thing. We do want I'm going to go ahead and grab fire watchtower and fire station because it can cover a larger service area. We're spreading out pretty good. The same instance, I want to grab a welfare office and I want to grab police headquarters. And then I want to grab City Hall at the next progression mark. I also want to grab sports parks and large parks soon. And postal sorting facility. That's something else that I did over here. And I don't want to do too much when we are not recording, but I did set this postal facility to only handle River Valley City. Okay, so it should only be dealing with River Valley City residences at this point. So what that means is we need a postal facility out here in the county. We're going to put this over here. It's kind of on a service road. And then we're going to go ahead and put down some mail stops. Oh, these people are extremely happy. I'll put in some more for future. Future growth. Then I'm going to put in a post office for Hillsville as well. I really don't know how heavily these mailboxes are needed, to be quite honest, but I do know that it pops up a little starry happy. So it must make someone happy. And the Hillsville post office is going to serve Hillsville. And then we're going to build out Bedford now. Now Bedford's on a hill, so What I thought about doing was taking this. And attempting to do some sort of like terracing. Zoom in a little bit. Well, that's mangled right there. Let's go with a more simple corner. There we go. Oh, look, winter's coming. This is so cool. It's so cool watching winter or the snow come in. Oh, that's interesting. There we go. All right, that'll be Bedford on the hillside. Now, Bedford will need a medical clinic. I'm going to zoom out because I want to see if placing it anywhere matters. And it doesn't appear as if it does, so let's place it right here. Education, elementary school. Again, does placement matter? Not so much. So we don't have enough money to put down a fire station. Okay. I did also put down more antennas to get good coverage. So we should do that as well here. That'll do okay. We'll fix. Need to do a little fixing on this. So let's just take huge gouges out of the road here.
This is Second Moon Radio, classical for the modern age. Unlike most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone sitting in front of a sheet
We'll
of
try to make it look
blank
better.
paper, using only their imaginations as guides through a silent, audible masterpiece. Now, here we sit, listening at full
With,
volume, and our
soften.
souls are transported. But let us not tarry. On to the next episode.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
That'll work.
And on to our main featured story. The commercial district is booming, as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local.
Okay,
Starbucks
now
latte.
we definitely
Or
need
so my wife tells me.
to
That's good for
satisfy
business
some housing
and
demand.
Good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
And zone in some low density there. Thinking up on the hillside here will maybe zone in some row homes. Wonder how big those will be. Send in some commercial along here. Couple corner stores. See what those look like. And yeah, healthcare is good. So this elementary school is going to be for these three. Because again, it's a county school. We get the painter's mansion now. Nice. And we get those, if you weren't aware, basically by zoning in areas. it's not suitable for residential. Strange. Almost to our next level. Big town. We unlock oil drilling. Yeah, watching, I don't know why, but somehow it's just so satisfying. Watching the snow either move in or move out. Let's go back here and see what happens. Those fill in. How is our landfill doing? It's doing fine. Also thought about let's take this and officially tie this in. This is just a little alleyway. Let's just kind of continue to meander this. Continue to meander that in, and then we'll what is that? Oh, that's an old grave area. Okay. Let's try something. So we're going to come out here. Okay. Okay, well, they will We'll cheat this a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. And then what I want to do is see how bad this happens. Well, I didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do. At any rate. There we go. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. So, we wanted to unlock postal sorting facility. I wanted to try that. And recycling center. Okay. Underground plumbing. Connect you in there. And then we'll plug in some here. Electricity. Of course you guys want power too. There. You got power. Alright, so we wanted... Alright, I wanted to try this. I tried this before. And it didn't work out so well. I'm gonna try it again. Want to have good access to the road. So it probably needs to be over here. Oh, I know why I can't put it there, because I put that road there when I was trying to make the lane for the school. So then I'm gonna put now. Okay, I can't zone this. So the theory that I had was that these regional post offices, where did I put that one at? That these regional post offices, which were handling mail for each individual town, would then have to send its mail to the post sorting facility, or the post sorting facility would go out and grab the mail from those post offices, sort them for the other towns, and then distribute them back out. That's how I thought it would work. We'll see how it actually does end up working. Did I not make that road? There. Okay. Want some more meandering road here. All right, so that'll be for a later expansion. So yeah, I think maybe the postal sorting is currently bugged all out. So what else did we unlock? We unlocked a recycling center we bought. So it is another big facility. And let's have a recycling center work for these communities. We unlocked high density housing. Let's come back to our city. And maybe think about zoning in high density housing as opposed to this low income housing. See how that works. Our welfare office. Let's put that over here. So let's take this path. I was hoping I could take and put things like parks on. But it wouldn't let me. And we'll relocate this. Or slightly. And now we can place our welfare office. Where was it? Yeah, it's handy because it's quite close to our low density housing. So guys, that's where we're gonna leave it for now. Tune in tomorrow, hopefully, for another exciting episode of River Valley County's City Skylines II build out as we continue to make our way, hopefully up to 10,000 residences fairly soon. We've unlocked some more map tiles, so we could go and further expand our little town. We also unlocked, I remember now, oil. Remember we had oil over here. So we will get into some oil work. No doubt. Just draw that out super quick. There we go. Now we're in the oil business.